What's up, YouTube? This particular video is going to be about banker inside secrets, especially about mortgages and the whole process. So, this particular person right here is a bank insider. Watched this video a couple times, and I definitely want to bring this to you, especially for those people who are like homeowners. So you can see the levels of fraud. So this is going to be about 20 minutes or maybe a little bit more. We're going to stop at points in time and just kind of ponder some of the things that he's going to say. But I want you to listen to this, and we're going to learn some things together on this one. All right, so check it out. Here we go.
I welcome this opportunity to chat with everybody, and thank you for taking time out of your evening and giving the old man your ear. Here's really what has transpired. You know, if you look back when you bought a home, you went to the bank and you filled out some paperwork. And one of the pieces of paper that you signed was your mortgage. And it was notarized and it was recorded with the register of deeds or clerk of county clerk, whatever. Okay. And the other piece of paper that you filled out and signed was a promise. And let's say you borrowed $400,000. Well, you signed a piece of paper where you promised to pay that man across the table or his representative $400,000 over a period of 30 years or 20 years or whatever the term was. But you signed that piece of paper and it was not notarized. But it was like signing a blank check. But it was a promise to pay which made it a negotiable instrument. Now when you signed that paper, you thought that the bank was going to give you $400,000.
I did. I thought.
You thought. Well, when you signed that piece of paper, what did they give you? They didn't give you anything yet. You just signed the document, and that piece of paper became an asset for that bank. It was now an asset that they owned. You no longer owned it. Yours was a promise to pay. So that asset was now $400,000 of theirs, and here's what they did with it. They didn't give you any money yet, but they took that asset and they created a bond, just like you would bail your nephew out of jail. They created a bond, and that bond they took it to the Federal Reserve, and the Federal Reserve gave them approximately 10 times the amount of your promise to pay. Now, let's say your promise to pay was $400,000. The Federal Reserve gave them a credit of about $4 million. Now, how much money have they put up? They have put up absolutely zero. They leveraged, and the technical word for it is monetized, but they leveraged your promise to pay to create $4 million. And they still had your promise to pay. They kept it. They just created a bond. They then took your promise to pay to another party, and we'll call that party a wholesaler. And that wholesaler took it to what we call an aggregator or trustee. And it was.
So right there, they made money off of you in the fact of 10 times the amount that you're trying to get. They don't have it, but they took your signature and monetized it as a negotiable instrument, which is one of the reasons why they accept negotiable instruments and they do these things, which is why I've created, the negotiable instrument myself as a payoff for those people who want to utilize it for paying off certain things, but that's in another video. So let's go on.
Then sold to a trust, and 95% of the trusts are in New York. So it was sold on Wall Street. Well, where did the money come from for this note? Where did it come from? Well, the trust filed, before you even applied for that note, the trust filed what we call an 8K filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission, and we'll call it the Rosado Trust. And they told the Securities and Exchange Commission that they were going to sell investment certificates, and they were what we call mortgage-backed securities, or they were called CDOs, collateralized debt obligations. Whatever fancy term they called it, that note was the security for these folks to induce certificate holders or investors. Let's just say the folks that are listening to this phone call, let's say they represent the school teachers in their area. So the school teachers pension plan invested $10 million each into this trust that was backed by your promise to pay. So they were given, let's say 6% return on their investment. But you were paying maybe 7%. So the trust was earning money. Okay? Now, those certificates, okay, that were purchased by the investors, okay, that money went back to the bank that you signed that promise to pay with, and that's where the funds came from for you to buy your house. Wow. Wow. Listen to this for a minute. That piece of paper that was never notarized traveled all around the world, gathering a lot of money. It created $4 million for the bank in credit on your signature. It also induced a lot of school teachers' pension plans or firefighters' pension plans to invest into that trust. They got an investment certificate, and the funds came backwards to the bank, and the bank then through the title company, they provided the $400,000 to purchase the house. Good deal. Very good deal. For who?
For the bank.
The bank. They got $4 million in credit and didn't put up a nickel. Now, the trustee for this trust, he is provided what we call a pooling and services agreement. That's his management book. That's his rules. That's what he has to follow to comply with the SEC rules. our
That's
mortgage, they got the full amount of the note. So if the note was insured for 400,000, the trust got 400,000. But here's a mystery here, and I'll explain it as easy as I can. The Federal Reserve allowed the trust to leverage that $400,000 note 30 times. So they created 30 different levels. Now your $400,000 note is purchased by other lenders. Along we go. So let's go back to the defaults. The AIG paid off the note when it was 91 days late. So at this point, who has lost any money? Nobody except AIG or insurers like that. Solomon, Barney Brothers, and all that stuff. Now, someone attempts to foreclose. Let's say the lender that you got the note from, they're going to foreclose on you. Or the trust is going to foreclose on you. Or let's say it's Wells Fargo acting as trustee for Bear Stearns Trust. Well, they're trying to steal the house because nobody has any skin in the game.
right.
They've all been paid commissions, and they've been very successful in stealing houses. What happened here? Well, I sat in a Fort Myers courtroom many times, and I watched folks, average folks, lose their house in 5 minutes because they didn't have an idea what to do, didn't know where to go for an answer, and didn't have any money. Now, in this foreclosure arena, I'll call it a football field, in this field of litigation, the only players are the consumers who have enough money to pay an attorney. And what is he doing? He's delaying the time so that you maybe save a couple of months of rent or mortgage payments. But at the end of the day, you pull the shade down, turn the lights out, he wins a dismissal without prejudice, which means the bank that is foreclosing, who doesn't have any skin in the game, will come back again in a month and try to foreclose again. MERS technically is Mortgage Electronic Registration System.
We're going to do a video on that one next.
They were formed by the banks, and the banks became members. And MERS, at the closing table, is named as the nominee lender. They take possession of the mortgage electronically, not the hard copy, but electronically. MERS, their theory is and was that by they being the nominee lender and having possession of the mortgage electronically, they believe that the note followed the mortgage. And there are some judges who don't understand this who agreed with that. However, the U.S. Supreme Court in 1872 said that if the note and the mortgage are separated because one secures the other, if they're separated, they're both null and void. And to simplify it, if you were going to buy
Okay, so if you guys didn't catch that little part, if they are separated, that means both sides are canceled. But because you have already signed for the house, you get the house, and they are just AO out. All right. So, but you have to be able to state that particular segment of law or code because some aspects, some won't know it. Some do know it, some don't know it, but you will win if you're trying to save your house by this. Now, the reason why I'm looking at this is because it is a way of helping people to pay off their house, or even to, which is what I'm also looking to do, but for other people to even save their house if they're in this particular situation. So there's been numerous scenarios he just gave as a bank insider, um, on how to save your house from foreclosure or to pay it off early. So let's continue, because and he's got more goodies.
My car. You're not going to give me the check until I give you the title. The keys to the car are one thing, but the title is another thing. Now, MERS took possession of the mortgage, but they could not take possession of the note because the Kansas Supreme Court ruled that they are not a lender. With that being said, your loan was bifurcated. That's a legal word. Bifurcated right at the closing, but you didn't know that.
Means void.
Now, that means your chain of title was broken. So, fast forwarding ahead, we simply said, and this workbook that I created, and I'm the only layman that I know of, and I've been told this, that's ever been approved by the Florida Bar to teach attorneys about this subject. I've subsequently been approved by the Georgia Bar, the Wisconsin Bar, the Nevada Bar, and other states to follow. So that's quite an accomplishment for a little white-haired old man to be able to be certified to teach attorneys. What you need is a securitization audit, which follows the paper trail from the time you close,
Which is what I just
until
requested.
it enters into the trust, and a Bloomberg financial report that pulls out all of the financial information about the trust. When you have that information, and it's accompanied with an affidavit sworn under the penalty of perjury, you now have evidence, you now have admissible evidence to the court that the note was paid off when the insurance or credit default clause was triggered. Well, if the note was paid off, who is damaged? Who is damaged? Nobody. The only logical people with a claim to that house, only logical people, would be the insurance company that paid out the claim. Now, here's the end of my story tonight, and then I'll open it up for questions. If you have your vehicle insured by, let's say, Geico, and you total it, Geico will write you a check for the value of the vehicle, but who owns the salvage rights? Think about that for a minute. Write your questions down. Think about it. The salvage rights are owned by Geico. They then part it out, salvage, sell it, whatever, so they can minimize their losses.
Right.
Well, in the foreclosure arena, the insurance company is Geico, and if they paid off the certificate holders, then they would have a claim to the house. Logical. Except they insured unsecured notes. Remember?
Oh,
At the closing table, MERS became the nominee lender. It separated the note from the mortgage. The U.S. Supreme Court says that they're separated. They're both null and void.
bifurcated.
Well, Geico insured unsecured notes because the notes that were not accompanied by the mortgage, or vice versa. Therefore, they had no claim on the wreck or the house. Whew. Now, so essentially, there's double dipping for double dipping and triple dipping. did this with Regions Bank. I walked into the bank and I said to the girl, I want to talk to the president. The bank has dirty diapers and they really smell. Well, he's in conference. I said, it's no problem. I'll just drop the diapers right here. In less than 30 seconds, he comes out of his office and he said, I overheard the conversation. What's the problem? I said, you got dirty diapers. There's fraud in these loans. Now, what do you want to do? You want to litigate or you want to negotiate? And so he called his legal department and I said, here's the proof. You people have already been paid. What do you want to do? And it stopped all the activity in court because you had proof. And that's the value of the securitization audit in the Bloomberg Financial Report. So if I were a real estate investor, I would not rely on any modification because you're dealing with someone who doesn't own the note. Remember earlier in the conversation, a lawyer here in Cape Coral and a real estate broker, they were partners. They paid the bank $156,000. And Randy, I think you saw the article. And the bank didn't own it. So if I'm an investor, how the hell do I know who owns the note? So the only way I can find out who owns the note so I can sit across the table and cut a deal is to flush them out of the woodwork. And how do you flush them out? You sue them. Wow. This whole man's got a lot of enthusiasm. Okay?
Clever.
The
Very
ability
smart
to
guy.
walk into the bank and say to the president of the bank, you have dirty diapers. Do you want to litigate or do you want to negotiate? And they always would rather negotiate. And then it's a question of how much money they will take based on today's value. So if a home had a mortgage of $400,000 and it's worth $200,000 today, banks are negotiating today's value. Now, can the individual homeowner negotiate? No. Because then the bank says, well, why don't you pay me in the first place?
How's it going, everybody? I'm back. This is not legal advice. I'm not an attorney. If you How's it going, everybody? I'm back.
So basically, as you guys see, there is a ton of fraud in you getting your mortgage that they don't tell you about. So don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. This is something that I'm checking out personally, and so I will give you guys updates as I go. I've taken that information and created a file for it, which I've already submitted, and just basically going to see where it takes me. Now, if you're going to do something like this, make sure that if you're going to write them a letter based on this information, that the first thing you tell them is that I'm going to continue making my payments until this has been, either settled or has concluded. Because they might take it that you're not going to make your payments, and you need to make your payments. Okay, so this is not a instant get your house free or anything like that. You can't just stop and then send in this letter and it's all going to be great. So that is the one biggest thing. Don't imply that you're going to do that, but that information you can definitely take and submit it to them to either try to work something out, negotiate, or basically show them that you know what's going on. So that, in conjunction with one of my files, which I believe the link for that is down below. like is a in the form of mortgage payoff, I think is what I titled that one. That one will be available if somebody wants it, already written up. Now, once again, this is not like it's a golden bullet and for sure going to work for everybody. It might work for one, it might work for a couple. It You just don't know. They might say, yeah, that's fine, take us to court then, improve it in that arena. um, but it's worth a shot for those people who want to try, because in conclusion with um, asking them certain questions about the mortgage, you're basically putting them on Front Street to say, hey, I know what's going on. But with the letter I've created based off of that, it we add in a payoff. So either they can look at it and say, answer these questions and take us, and we're going to take you to court because we have the right to ask these questions. So you can settle that, or um, you can take this payoff um, for it, which would be in the form of a international bill of exchange, and uh, have your house paid off. So we will bring you more information as things unravel as we go through this process. And once again, everything here is true, real talk. So the good, the bad, the ugly, or the greatest, we will find out. So thanks once again. I appreciate you guys hanging out and kind of doing this mortgage fraud review with me. And I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to hit that bell, like, subscribe on the way out, and tell your friends. Check out some of the offers mentioned down below. Thanks to all the new subscribers. I appreciate every one of you guys. Talk to you later. Bad Wolf over and out.